Social Strategy Podcast, episode number 31.
Welcome to the Social Strategy Podcast, where it's all about making the most of your business with smart tips on what's working now in social media, online business, and good old-fashioned networking. And now your host, who's also known as Ross PR on Twitter, Vernon Ross.
Hey, what's up, everyone? And this is the Social Strategy Podcast, bringing you the best in online business, social media, good old-fashioned networking, and on Mondays, mindset. We talk about the entrepreneurial mindset and the things that hold you back and that keep you from communicating greatness. And I want you to communicate greatness in everything that you do. And so that's what Mindset Mondays is for. We're going to address different issues that affect entrepreneurs that I don't normally get to talk about outside of the interview space. So today I want to talk about the confines of fear. There's a Ben Howard song called Feaer. I'm going to link to it in the show notes. It's a great song, and it talks about the confines of fear and how it holds you back, and the way that fear can prevent you from doing things. And so, the name of this post is Breaking Out of the Confines of Fear, and that's what I want you to be able to do in your entrepreneurial journey. It's hard enough to decide to want to start a business, do your own thing, and get it going. And fear often creeps in. It grabs you, and it is literally like a hand around your chest that's holding you back, and it makes it hard to breathe, and it makes it hard to think, and it makes it hard to act. And when you want to do something, and, in your business, depending on what your business is and what you're doing, that thing that you have to do, whether it's picking up the phone and making a sales call, I know I talk about that a lot, but that's a big part of most business, is being able to pick up the phone and make that phone call to talk to that lead, to talk to that event organizer, to send that email that pitches your services or what it is that you have to offer to the people that you want to serve. And that's what you're doing in your business. You're serving your customer. But oftentimes it is so difficult to just take that first step. It's hard to get up on stage and talk to people. It's difficult to pick up the phone and call someone. It's difficult to send that email because what fear does is it grabs us and it wants to hold us back. And it's a natural thing. It's actually it's a human response to have fear. And fear was designed to keep us aware. When you're afraid, you are more aware. You have a heightened awareness, sense of smell, sense of sight, sense of sound. Everything is hyper-focused, and even time seems to slow down, referring to Doctor Who this past Saturday. But it does. It seems to slow down, and everything just moves so slow because you're just almost paralyzed with it. But what I think you should do, and what I've learned to do, is to embrace that. Because what that feeling tells me, that feeling that you get in the pit of your stomach, and right at the top of your stomach, and right at the bottom of your chest, right at the top of your stomach, and that sinking feeling, that excited feeling where everything is just at a buzz and you're more aware of everything that's going on. That tells you that you are about to do something that's not natural, that's not comfortable for you to do, that's hard for you to do, and embrace it. And it's not that you can kick fear in the face or punch fear in the face or soldier through it or push past it. It's that you can embrace it and understand what it is that your body is telling you and what it is that your mind is telling you, and then decide to take action despite that feeling. And you do it enough, you get comfortable with it. And I don't think it ever goes away depending on what it is that you're doing. Some things you'll become more comfortable with and you won't feel those feelings. But there are some things where I look for that feeling to tell me that, okay, I'm ready. I'm about to go out and I'm about to do this thing. I'm about to get on stage and talk to, a few hundred or a few thousand people. And this is going to be awesome. And I'm afraid because I don't want to mess up. So I'm going to make sure that I deliver. I'm going to make sure that I'm prepared. I'm going to make sure that I'm doing everything and anything and everything possible to make sure that I rock this stage right this minute, talk to these people, get my message out, and communicate greatness. And that's what I want you guys to do. So I want you to leave this Mindset Monday, and actually when this is going out, it's going to be Tuesday morning, because things happen. Life happens. And although I plan to do these episodes on Sunday night, stuff happened. It didn't happen. It didn't happen Sunday night. It didn't happen Monday during the day. And it's happening now Monday night. So you guys are going to get this on Tuesday, but it is still a Mindset Monday because it's still officially Monday, at least Central Standard Time. So what I want you guys to do is just take this with you. Think about, what fear does to you, and think about it like this. There's a really good analogy that I heard and that I learned in some neuro-linguistic programming training that I was looking at and that I was going through. And that's a coaching thing that you learn how to associate different things with different things. It's a way that you get past issues. But imagine that you're in a balloon, a hot air balloon. If you've ever taken a hot air balloon ride, it is an exhilarating thing, and I recommend that you do it at least once. Put that on the bucket list. You're in a hot air balloon, and there's a rope that keeps you tethered to the ground. And as long as this rope is attached to the balloon, you actually feel a little safer because there's only so much rope, and you're only going to go so high as long as that rope is attached to that balloon. But when the ballooner takes that rope and throws it overboard and the balloon starts to rise and starts to soar, you get a little bit of a sinking feeling like, oh my God, I'm going to go into outer space and I'll never be seen again. It's the silliest thing, but it's one of those things that you go through. And so what I say is you got to cut that rope. You got to cut the rope. You got to let the rope go. You got to throw the rope over the side and let go of that safety that keeps you grounded, and take those risks. And it's not about getting over fear, but it's embracing fear in the moment that it's there and learning how to act despite it. So, hey guys, this is it for Mindset Mondays. Take that with you, and I hope that helps you in your journey, in your entrepreneurial journeys. And please email me, if I can talk, email me, Vernon@VernonRoss.com, and let me know what you want to hear on Mindset Mondays, and what you're struggling with and what your struggles are and what you're dealing with as entrepreneurs. So that's it for this Mindset Monday issue. It went a little longer, but we're going to try to keep these between 5 and 10 minutes, and we're even going to be bringing in some guests. So I'm really looking forward to this. Guys, you can find me live at FinCon14, FinConExpo.com. #FinCon14, FINCON 14. I'm going to be there the 17th through the 20th. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing everyone that's going to be there in attendance. It is in New Orleans. I'm looking forward to #NOLA. Checking out the food, having breakfast at Café du Monde. That's one of the things that's on the bucket list because you know what? Even growing up down south, I never actually got down there. So that is one of the things I'm looking forward to. I will see you guys in the next episode.
The grain in the morning air, dark shadow on the hill. My cold-hearted child, tell me where it all gone. This apathy you feel make a fool of us all. See, I've been worrying that my time is a little unclear. I've been worrying that I'm losing the ones I hold dear. I've been worrying that we all live our lives in the confines of fear.